All right, gun take. Hey, Bill, I'm a lifelong Democrat. Ah, Jesus. Well, back in the day, maybe there was some sort of difference between the parties. I don't know if there ever was. Who knows? Hey, Bill, I'm a lifelong Democrat, albeit I'm holding onto it by a thread. I'm pro-choice and I'm a gun owner. Hey, that's me. I'm not a gun owner, but I don't mind people having guns. I just don't think idiots should be able to get a machine gun easily. But for some reason, people who want to buy a machine gun, like, I don't want to have to fucking wait in an extra line. So a school doesn't get shot up? You can't wait an extra week. Nope. And what if the tyrannical tyranny of the government I need to defend myself against? That's another one. It's like, dude, that ship sailed somewhere around World War II with the weaponry that the government has. You're finished. I don't give a fuck how many guns you have. Some nerd in Arizona will fly a fucking drone to your house in Tennessee and wipe you and your guns out before you even know what the fuck happened. It just is. It is what it is. I don't know. I think we're just at this point, we're at terminal velocity heading towards a fucking wall. I'm a gun owner. I think your take last week was very measured. Yeah, it's called having respect for people, especially because I don't know shit about guns, so I'm not going to lecture people that have guns. What I would do is ask people that have guns what they think the solution is. But the problem is these fucking idiots on the left always have to, talk down to gun owners, which makes them closed off. Fuck you, fucking Second Amendment. They do that shit. And everybody's just yelling fuck you at each other, sticking your lower jaw out. Anyway, I'm more concerned with gun protection than anything else. It's impossible for any government to keep track of every gun and where it's going. Getting guns illegally is actually harder for the average disgruntled postal person than it is for a lifelong criminal. All right, I'm not the smartest guy. I got to read that again. Getting guns illegally is actually harder for the average disgruntled postal person than it is for a lifelong criminal, okay? I would agree with that. I would know where to get an illegal gun. I'm just a disgruntled comedian, though. I'm pro background checks as well. I just don't think the government should be in charge of taking away guns because clearly they abuse power. Okay. I don't have a problem with that. My brother, in way more conservative / libertarian than me, and he can go for hours about why background checks would be an issue. And despite the fact that he makes some good points, I'm sick of seeing all these shootings and want to see something happen. Well, I was saying, like, for people that like those assault weapons, like, what is their solution? Like, how do you make it harder for that idiot that shot up the schools? Because that person was a fucking idiot with mental problems. I don't know anything about, like, I don't know. I just looked at the person's face. I'm like, if you just had one hurdle, I don't think that person could clear it. Where if you were fucking sane, I think you could, and you could still get your weapon, and that other idiot wouldn't, and then those kids wouldn't be dead, and you would have your weapon, and then what's the fucking problem? I can tell you in aviation, one of the first things that the first time they take you up or they're talking to you, they're not just talking to you. They're looking at you. They're kind of doing a little psychological breakdown because you're going to be flying above people's houses. So they got to kind of like look at you, It's not the most harsh thing, but like they had background checks with like everything. So I don't know. Anyway, it's probably a bad example as always. It's a way, anyway, where am I here? Background check. I'm sick of seeing all these shootings and want to see something happen. Well, I would love it if these 24-hour news networks would not make such giant stories out of it to make money off of the misery of these people and keep giving these lunatics, like this is their way to get their face on TV before they flame out of their miserable life. Anyway, it's way too easy to get a machine gun. People who live in the country rightfully don't understand this because it's usually suburb and city people who lose their shit. I appreciate you asking honest questions and not being inflammatory, despite the fact that I don't agree with you on some of the points you made. For all the younger listeners, that's how America used to be. All right. Well, that was very Bill Clinton. You didn't, it was nice what you said, and you didn't answer my question. I was just asking a question.